You're all very welcome along. We are here at Lambert Park for round 17 action. And it's straight through. Shot, that's a goal! And you're all very welcome along. We are here at Lambert Park for your Saturday night action in the NPL New South Wales men's competition. We have got a very interesting matchup here tonight as the music comes on somewhat belatedly. We've got the 4th placed APIA Leichhardt coming up against the bottom of the ladder, 16th place Central Coast Mariners. It's head of the tape here in the last couple of weeks. Difficult for Central Coast. They've been conceding goals and they've not been scoring very many. They don't have a player in the top 20 scorers in the entire competition and just the 1 clean sheet all season. On the other side of the coin for APIA Leichhardt, they are on a terrific run at the moment. In their first 9 games, just the 1 clean sheet. They still managed 4 wins from those first 9 games. But in the last 7, 5 clean sheets, 5 wins, 1 draw and just the 1 loss. And that loss came against ladder leaders Marconi. So they are absolutely flying at the moment, Franco Parese's men. And they will be hoping for a victory that will keep them charging up the table. As we said, they are sitting in 4th at the moment, and the Central Coast Mariners sitting in 16th. We'll take you to our officials now. It is Rebecca Mackey, who will the referee in the middle here. And I was having a nice chat to her earlier. She has come back from W League duties, and she's dropping back into the NPL men's competition. She has got Anastasia Falakarides on one side and Matthew Harris on the other. And our 4th official tonight is Charlotte Flynn. We'll take you to the teams. Home side first. And for APIA Leichhardt, that man who is in very good form. The other rival for the position is in great form as well too, Anthony Bazanis. But Oliver Kalach in the 80 jersey, he gets the nod tonight. And he's got Anthony Sparacino, Michael Kuta playing left back, Shredden Kelly and Josh Simmons supporting him at the back. Adrian Nicino, Franco Farinella and Seiya Kambayashi will be the midfield 3. Rory Jordan, Alex Denmed and Presley Ortiz up front. For the Central Coast, it's Joel Wade, Ben Mewett, Lawrence Taylor, Michael Paragali, the captain, and Rocco Smith at the back. Prayag Papa, Kyle Shoemaker, Jesse Mantell, I should say, Luca Pecora, Jai Rose and Harper Riles up front. And we are away here at Lambert Park. Rebecca Mackey getting us rolling. And the ball is back now with Joel Wade. Just holding it up at the back, no particular rush. Central Coast playing from left to right, as you're watching it on the screen in their traditional yellow jerseys with the blue shorts and the yellow socks. And it is APIA Leichhardt. They are playing from right to left on your screens, and they are in their traditional sort of maroon colour. Of course, the traditional APIA colour with the light blue shorts and the maroon socks. Now, the ball played forward. Presley Ortiz looking to get in behind there, but ball is intercepted well at the back. And now back into the bottom corner here, and it is Lawrence Taylor who is picking up the ball here down in the bottom left hand side and plays it back for Wade. Wade plays it across the far right hand side. Presley Ortiz pressing high, and Denmed pressing as well, but lovely little one touch stuff. Well, initially lovely little one touch stuff from Central Coast, but misplaced pass. Sees the ball go out now, and Farinella picks it up, and he's got Kelly behind him. Drops it back for Kelly. Kelly slightly misplaced pass. A little bit of work to do there for Simmons. But he's made up the space and he drops it there for Sparacino. Now back for Simmons. Relatively high press here from Central Coast. We've got Jai Rose and Harper Riles up front pressing high there. And so APIA Leichhardt forced to play it long. Ball drops in from the contest and Farinella comes in and wins that well. But at the expense of a throw-in. We've got a stoppage there just for a moment. Actually, no, Charlotte, beg your pardon, Rebecca Mackey is just sending the Central Coast back there a little bit. Just stealing an extra couple of metres. And now we'll have a throw-in, just short of halfway. Central Coast look to flick the ball forward. They really struggled to maintain possession. Wednesday night they played against Sydney Olympic. So a lot of travel for them this week. That's one of the challenges for the Central Coast. I'm speaking to their coach, Lucas Villela, just today. And of course, travel is a challenge. Travelled on Wednesday for a 6 o'clock kickoff, and they've travelled again today. But they know that that's the challenge coming into the season. And now Michael Paragali in possession. Pressured there from Presley Ortiz. Nice composure. Just drops it back for Wade. He plays it long over the halfway. Now in behind well. Kelly did really well there. Ball looked like it was going to evade him just for a moment. But he just accelerated at the final moment to Shredden Kelly. And a lovely interception there. And he's got Kuta now. Kuta battling for possession really well. With that cultured left foot of his, Michael Kuta held the ball really well now over the top. And it's Denmed. Denmed, look at it behind. Little tug of the jersey there, perhaps, from Denmed. He's appealing for a free, appealing for a throw, and he gets neither. And as we mentioned, Anastasia Falakarides over on the far side there raises her flag, and says that will be a throw for the Central Coast Mariners. Much to the chagrin of Alex Denmed there. Felt he was being held up, but Rebecca Mackey in a terrific position there to see. And now Kambayashi looking to get around the outside. Who got the last touch there? Just waiting for the decision. Looks like we might be having our first corner of the game, and indeed we do. And it was Kambayashi working in behind there. And a chance for a short one here perhaps, but no, alive to the danger there is Jai Rose. And he drops across to potentially cut out the danger. It was Jesse Mantell, I beg your pardon, dropping across to cut out the danger there, but we will have our first corner of the game. Now floated in, right on top of the keeper, but headed away really well there. Rocco Smith, one of the tallest players in the field there, Rocco Smith. You can see in the warm-up, he's two tall players. We've got an APIA Leichhardt player down, a very strong challenge there from Farinella down below us, but we've got an APIA Leichhardt player down, still in the box. Rebecca Mackey just jogging across there to check. It's Josh Simmons by the looks of things, who's just stayed down. But reflected back in that corner, terrific corner taken in by Seiya Kambayashi. His corners, I had APIA Leichhardt on the call a few weeks ago over at Seymour Shaw, and his corners and his free kicks, extremely dangerous. He ended up scoring a terrific goal to break the deadlock, but not from one of the corners, from a nice little bit of interplay on the edge of the box, but terrific corner there, driven in. Josh Simmons it was who attacked the ball. And Josh Simmons, in fact, it was who scored the other goal in that game, a 2-0 win for APIA Leichhardt. But he stayed down here, Simmons. Just getting a little bit of the magic sponge or some magic water, perhaps. And Rebecca Mackey just reminding him that, yes, he needs to step off the field, whichever side he would prefer. And he's going to come off on the left-hand side, just walking a little bit gingerly. They do have that unique running style, the Simmons brothers, but a little bit more ginger than usual as he comes off just down below us here in our commentary position. And it's going to be Lawrence Taylor to take this throw in just directly below us. And he's stealing an extra couple of yards here, but Rebecca Mackey letting it go. Now, flicked on well, put into space. Simmons okay to just return to the field. And a flicked header. One well there, but the ball is now back with Kalash, and he plays it short for Kelly. He's got Sparacino calling for down below, but Kelly chooses to play it back to Kalash, who momentarily loses the ball in his feet, but regains it quickly. And he plays it out now for Simmons over that far side. Riles closing him down. Simmons plays it long. Intercepted well by Central Coast, and then they've dropped it back for Smith. Smith plays it forward. Nobody there, just Achino. Achino plays it into the gap. Kambayashi can't quite get a touch, and it's back again with Paragali. He's the captain tonight, Michael Paragali. He's a rock at the centre of the defence with Rocco Smith. Very strong defensive partnership there. And now, lovely little bit of footwork there from Jesse Mantell. But just gives it away to Kambayashi. Kambayashi bearing down on goal. Drops it outside to Jordan. But, terrific interception and a great tackle there. But Kambayashi is there again, looking to win it back. Ball is right down in the corner. Cleared away only as far as Sparacino. Sparacino back for Uchino. We're going to mention that goal about 5 or 6 times tonight, I think. What an absolute worldie from Adrian Uchino last week against the Wollongong Wolves. He will, I'm sure, be in confident form with the ball at his feet tonight. And you've got to expect he'll try another shot. Simmons now finds Sparacino. Last touch of an Apia foot. And so we'll have another throw. Taylor again just below us here. You can just see his breath now. A cool night. It's been a beautiful day here in Sydney, but cool down just a little bit. You can see the breath there from Lawrence Taylor as he takes the throw forward. Sparacino contesting, Uchino contesting. Rory Jordan contesting, Uchino contesting again. And almost like a face-off in hockey there just down below us. The ice hockey playoffs on at the moment. Everybody battling for the ball. But a throw-in is the result as Rose gets the ball and drops it back for Taylor. And then Taylor. All the way back and then back again for Joel Wade. And he's got time, Wade. Just looking to see how the Mariners are setting up here. Looks like no option but a long ball here. Nobody coming short for Joel Wade, and nobody pressing from APIA Leichhardt. But Presley Ortiz eventually takes the bait and comes forward. And then it's Thapa who gets the ball in the middle of midfield. Spreads it out to the left. Denmed closing. But, great pressing there from APIA Leichhardt. But Rocco Smith does really well. Initially to evade the danger. Finds a teammate. But, Kelly is there. Now ball comes from Riles. Riles looks to drop it back. But Farinelli has got it. And another little face-off going on just over on the far side. Bit of a scrappy start to the game here. The space not really being used in the field, but ball breaks now for Rose. Rose, great feet. Rose plays the ball out wide. Chance for a shot early. Driven in. Saved by Kalic. Rose! Oh, it's over the bar. A glorious opportunity for Jai Rose. A terrific shot coming out from Luka Pecora. Kalic did really well. Blocked it. The ball fell invitingly for Jai Rose, directly in front of goal. It was his terrific run that created the chance. But Jai Rose blazed it over the bar. A glorious chance for the Mariners to open the scoring. I spoke to their coach, Lucas Villela, earlier today, and the one thing he said he was hoping for was a strong start. Don't concede. Try and get a goal on the break and transition. That is exactly what happened. That was 100% his game plan. They've held out well at the back, showed good composure. And some terrific feet there from Jai Rose. Created the chance for Pecora, who drove it in low. Kalic with the save. And Rose on the follow-up couldn't get his head over the ball and keep it down, and so we stay at 0-0. Now Jordan plays the ball through. Touch for Spadacino. Falls back for Schumacher. Looking to play themselves out. Schumacher, well, a little bit of an errant touch there from Schumacher. And Wade is looking to prevent the corner, but he can't quite get there. And that's not quite the composure that Lucas Villela is looking for. And we will have our second corner of the game out on that far side. Going to change it up a little bit by the looks of things. Michael Kuda at the left-footed corner now. Kambayashi coming short. They just dummy it. It's Jesse Mantell again there, closing them down. And so Michael Kuda now with the corner. Floated in towards the edge of the 6-yard box. But again, Rocco Smith got there first, headed it away really well. As he said, he's a rock at the back of the defence there. Tall man, Rocco Smith. Now slide rule pass. Intercepted well by Ben Mewett. Almost some perfect symmetry there at the back for Central Coast. They have the number 2, 3, 4 and 5 on the field. But it's Mewett in the 5, Paragali in the 3, and Rocco Smith at the back. Now ball given away. Chance for the Mariners to break. And it's this combination again of Pecora trying to find Rose. But Kelly is there. And shepherds the ball out really well. Dredden Kelly using his pace and then using his power. Just coming across the face of the run there of Jai Rose. It's a dangerous combination here. Down this near right-hand side, Luka Pecora. Yeah, former Bulls FC Academy player. Playing it in for Jai Rose. Pacey Rose. With that sort of late 90s Argentina-style haircut. But it's serving him well so far. Now Rose, he comes again. Plays in short. Mantell can't quite get a touch, Mantell. And so Denmead's got it, looking to go around the outside. He's got Mewett for company. Mewett looking to cut around. What a brilliant pass there. And it's Kambayashi charging down the right-hand side. Kambayashi takes one touch, takes two. He's only got one in the middle. It's Presley Ortiz. So he decides to check back inside. And then Denmead is there coming short. It's Chino. Now, will he let fly? Chooses better on it. Just drops it out outside him for Michael Kuda. Kuda driving him towards goal for Denmead. Denmead plays it across the face of goal. Slice clearance there from Ben Mewett up and over the bar. That could have gone anywhere. And that very nearly was our opening goal. But a good clearance in the end. The result certainly was good, if the execution perhaps not so great. But we'll have another corner now, and the pressure just starting to build just a fraction, in the tempo and the setting of the game beginning to set. It will be APIA Leichhardt who'll have the majority of the possession, you would imagine. The Central Coast looking to catch them on the break. And it's Kambayashi now with the corner. Nobody inside the 6-yard box for APIA. They've got a gaggle of players just on the edge of the box. Kambayashi to the back post. Flicked up. Shot driven in! And there's the opening goal. A terrific left-footed shot driven in there by Michael Kuda. Little half volley there for Kuda. The ball was cleared away initially. And it fell for Kuda just on the edge of the box. A little sort of karate jump. Certainly in the celebration, a little karate jump from Michael Kuda with the left foot. And he has driven the shot in for the opening goal. And Lucas Villela, what he didn't want to have happen, he didn't want an early goal. And APIA do have that early goal. Less than 15 minutes on the clock. And it is 1-0 already to APIA Leichhardt. Cultured left foot. Franco Perez mentioned to me that it was that left foot, that cultured left foot, is the reason Michael Kuda is in the team tonight. And he has opened the scoring now. APIA Leichhardt 1, Central Coast Mariners 0. pressure did tell in the end. Now, Mariners looking to go again. Rose, beautiful little touch inside, but Chino just too smart. Chino playing it forward again for Kambayashi. Letting the ball bounce. Paragali, little slip on the wet surface there. Paragali. And the ball is thrown in behind him. Ortiz looking to get there, but Rocco Smith comes across really well. As we mentioned, beautiful day here in Sydney, but a cool night. And, a little bit of dew just settling on the field. Just got the better of Michael Paragali there. And, both sides will need to be careful. Conditions underfoot. As I said, cool night, but not cold. But a little bit slippy. Yeah, long ball out from the back. Forward. Simmons has got lots of time. Beautiful chest control there. And then a beautiful first touch from Simmons. Drops it across now to Kelly. A beautiful piece of skill just below us here from Josh Simmons. Now he's got the ball. He's looking up. Finding Kambayashi. Kambayashi checking inside. Looking to play the ball into space. Prezi Ortiz. Is the ball going to hold up from there? It is indeed. Prezi Ortiz. Great chasing. He's got Sparacino there in support. Sparacino plays it in low. Gets a touch. Sparacino gets a second touch. And, terrific tackle there. Kambayashi looking to pick up the crumbs. Can't quite do it. Played away for Chino. Farinelli. Jordan. Out for Kuda. Down for Denmead. Lovely control. Lovely possession play here from APIA Leichhardt. This is looking a little bit ominous for Central Coast. They're playing very confidently. APIA Leichhardt. Kelly finds Simmons. And Jordan. Well, all the way back. They're wanting to make sure that every player gets a touch here. And Kalach. Now for Simmons. They've got two up now. Roz and Rose. Up. Pressing. Apia playing the ball around very confidently. Kambayashi with the little flick. But Rocco Smith is there. Doesn't have any options in front of him, so drops it back for Paragali. And then Paragali down for Taylor. Taylor playing it into space. Simmons is there. Little flick the bounce. Well, a little flick and a bounce of the ball there, and it comes up off his shoulder. But Josh Simmons showed composure there with Rose. It's an interesting matchup there, Rose. Slight player, very pacey. Simmons more experienced, reading the game. It'll be an interesting little contest there as this game goes on now. Jordan has come short for the ball, just inside his own half. Drops it in for Sparacino. Sparacino switches the play just a fraction, over for Kelly. And Kelly now for Kuda. Short, Kambayashi. Looking for it again, Kambayashi, but Denmead is there. Evades the first tackle. Can't evade the second. Ben Hewitt comes in. It's APIA Leichhardt looking to get the ball back into play immediately. And Kelly finds Simmons. A little bit of a heavy touch there from Simmons. So he drops it again for Kelly. And Kelly takes it around Riles and drops it back again. And they're going to build again from the back here, APIA Leichhardt. Kelly Pecora pushing up a little bit. 3 high now for Central Coast, looking to stop Apia. Breaking out for the back. Sparacino and Jordan has got to come very short here. Ball over the top. Farinella. Lovely touch. Little slip again. Seeing those slippery conditions under feet again. Took a lovely first touch to Farinella. But the conditions just got the better of him. And Schumacher now builds from the back. Paragali. For Taylor again. Taylor, I should say, over to Rocco Smith. Lovely chest control there from Smith, and he brings it forward. A little bit of space in front of him. But again, not many options. Everybody dropping back for Apia. Now, Mantel takes a touch, finds Rose. Rose caught almost immediately by Jordan. Jordan to play it through for Kambayashi. Smith is there again. And he spreads it out now to the side. Taylor driving forward. Finds Pecora. Pecora going to cut back inside. Has to go back, but Kambayashi is going to get there. Gets a fraction of a touch there for Ortiz. Now Ortiz, no real support around him. So he tries to find Kambayashi. Sliding challenge, fantastic sliding challenge there from Paragali. Came across really well, saw the danger. Cut it out really well. Very high tempo to the game here. As I mentioned, Leichhardt, APIA Leichhardt. Looking to keep the ball in play at all times. As soon as it goes out, they're throwing it back in straight away. Sharp passing, 1 touch, 2 touch stuff. Finding the simple pass every time. And they're going to build again. Simmons for Jordan. They've dropped 9, 10 players back now. Chino in for Ortiz. Ortiz around the outside. He's got Taylor there for company. Taylor holding him up there. Ortiz dropping onto his right foot. Going past 1, going past 2. Beautiful. Prezi Ortiz just lost the ball underfoot there briefly. Drops it back for Chino. And a Chino out for Farinella. Thought about the shot there for a moment, it looked like, to Franco Farinella. But thinks better of it now. 11 players behind the ball for the Central Coast Mariners. Jordan cuts inside onto his right foot, Jordan. Shaping for a shot here. Can't quite get it away. Is there a challenge there? Advantage played. Deadmeat with the shot. Takes a deflection. And it's out and away for a corner. Good advantage played there by Rebecca Mackey. It was certainly a foul, and she's just confirming that, yes, an advantage was played there. Good refereeing from Mackey. Let the play develop. And, a little chance for APIA Leichhardt to get a shot away there. Initially stopped by the foul, but second effort, shot driven in. Little deflection away, and we will have another corner. And Rory Jordan just shaking that off, fell awkwardly on his shoulder by the looks of things. It's just rolling out the shoulder there. And Kuda now with the corner. Kelly, Simmons, both driving for the ball. It's floated high. Spadacino, it's headed away well. And it's just a handball there from Demed, not given. Falls are Kambayashi. Floated cross, but straight into the arms of Joel Wade. He takes it comfortably, and there's wave after wave of APIA Leichhardt attack coming here. Now, on the breakaway, can they make some ground? Looks like they're going to make a little bit of ground, but one, possibly two fouls there. Rebecca Mackey chooses to award just the first free kick for a rather heavy challenge there on Ben Mute. APIA Leichhardt no better than to let the Mariners break in transition. And Thapa for Taylor. Drops it back for Paragali and across for Smith. Prezi Ortiz pressing. Smith just sails past him. Smith still going. Not going to get past Farinella. Terrific challenge there from Franco Farinella. Smith has stayed slightly forward now. Little touch from Smith again. Now chance breaking through. Riles, can he hold the ball up at the edge of the box here? He does indeed. Looking to find support on the outside. Where was the last touch there? Well, no, it was a goal kick initially. Just a suggestion that there was going to be a corner kick there, but Rebecca Mackey either thought better of it or had a little word in her ear and turned and signals that this is going to be a goal kick. But we've got a player down out on the far left-hand side. Looks like it might be Michael Kuta. He's slow to get up. But no physiotherapist forthcoming. And I think he's just adjusting the socks now. And slowly getting back to his feet. It is indeed our goal scorer, Michael Kuda. And he is back up now. He's shaking it off. And support from a physiotherapist also for Farinella there. Terrific sliding challenge came across. I think he's got a little bit of carpet burn there by the looks of things. He's taking that attention just on the edge of the field. Now Kalach drops it out for Simmons. Jordan has come short for him, but Simmons looks to play it long and finds Ortiz. Ortiz and Taylor. And Pecora and Taylor. Lovely little drag back there from Pecora, or from Taylor, I beg your pardon. Lovely little piece of steel there directly below us from Lawrence Taylor. With Luca Pecora in support. And now Paragali finds Smith. Over to that far side from Hewitt. Back inside for Smith. For Taylor. He's been very busy, Taylor, getting forward. With the socks around the ankles style. Pecora again. Back for Taylor. Taylor looking to get himself into a bit of space there, Taylor. Looking to get a shot away. Well, it's a heavy challenge. Heavy challenge there from Farinella. And Taylor has stayed down. Lovely little bit of feet there. Left foot, right foot, just evading two or three would-be defenders. Just move the ball to the left-hand side, and a heavy challenge, not for the first time tonight, a heavy challenge coming in from Franco Farinella. That is his stock in trade, Franco Farinella. No card forthcoming, which I think is probably the right decision. But opportunity now, dangerous opportunity now. And it is Luca Pecora who was lining this one up. And that wall, I would say, is about 7 meters away. And Rebecca Mackey has used her magic spray. And she is getting that APIA Leichhardt wall back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the wall. And it's one of those free kicks where it's almost too close to the edge of the box. And so getting it up and down is going to be a challenge. So let's see what Luca Pecora can do with this. He's got an option outside him with Taylor. He's got gyros making uses of himself as well. Now, Pecora floats it. Takes a deflection off his shoulder, I think there. Yes, came off the shoulder of Dredden Kelly. So from an APIA Leichhardt point of view, it was defended well. And now corner, taken short. Played just the edge of the box. Floated in towards the back post. Smith, Paragali up there. And it's just flicked off the line. What a clearance off the line that was. What a clearance off the line. Well, we have an offside in the end. It wouldn't have counted, but an absolutely incredible piece of defending there from Josh Simmons. It looked for all money like the ball was just going to be tapped in. It had sailed over the head of Oliver Kalach, but he's in the wars again, not for the first time tonight. Is Josh Simmons. An incredible acrobatic. It looked almost mathematically impossible to get the ball away there, but he did. Now it counted for naught because the flag was up here. Matthew Harris on this near side had his flag up, but encouraging stuff from a Central Coast Mariners point of view. Beautiful touch from Sparacino. Go, 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 he says, and he plays the ball over the top for Jordan. And great sweeping across there. Michael Paragali comes across really well. And the ball is out. It's gone up famously onto the Lambert Park roof. And our ball boys at the moment don't seem to have a second ball, but here comes one now. It's in Oliver Kalach's hands, and he will dispatch. Let's see how accurate his pass is. It was looking like it was going to be very accurate there until Adrian Achino, the cut-off man, decided to stop it. And now here is Achino again on the ball. Back for Simmons and on for Kelly. Farinella coming short. Back again for Simmons. And across again for Farinella. Got a bit of space in front of him there. Riles in relatively close attention, but not quite that close. And he finds Denmet. Denmet looked to play it in behind for Kuda, but intercepted well. Over on that far left-hand side, Jesse Mantell doing the necessary. And they'll build again from halfway. The possession stats here must be interesting. You'd think over 65, 70% of possession probably for APIA Leichhardt. They've held the ball up really well. And again, not for the first time. 11 Central Coast Mariners behind the ball. Simmons flicks it forward. Does it take a touch off yellow? It does not. And so we're going to have another throw in just behind us. Lawrence Taylor. Surely he's known as LT. For those not aware, the former New York Giants linebacker Lawrence Taylor. He holds the sack record in American football, so that's the most number of times tackling a quarterback when the quarterback is in possession. His name is also Lawrence Taylor, and he's known as LT, which surely is the nickname of the Central Coast Mariners, LT. Now, ball played forward. Riles takes a touch. Spreads it out to the far side, just regaining his feet there. And on that far side is Ben Mewett. And he's got Smith. In for Paragali. And now LT. Bringing the ball forward. Finds Pecora. Pecora. He's got no choice but to find Paragali, who in turn finds Smith. And Smith for Mewett. Thapa coming short. Shows from Mewett. Does really well. He's just pressured off the ball. Shoulder to shoulder. No foul there, says Mackey. Now over the top. Can Ortiz get on the end of this? Can he get a touch? Can't quite get the ball under control there. With Michael Paragali in close attention. And Mewett's got the ball again. He's not totally delighted with that last decision. He's Ben Mewett, but now not standing on ceremony. Thapa plays it out left. Mewett's got a second chance to go past Demid. Gets a touch. But the touch just spits the ball out of play. And Rebecca Mackey is there to adjudicate. And she gives a throw in, which finds its way to Kelly. And back now for Kalach. 3-4 pressing now for Central Coast, pressing very high. Played for Prezi Ortiz, who loses out. Now LT again. He's had more possession than any other Central Coast Mariners player. A little drag back, but a little push there from Achino. And he is driven back for Smith. And back for Paragali. Interesting high press there from Central Coast. They pressed 4. And that seemed to just assist in a bit of a turnover there. Simmons trying to find the tackle on Rose. And he finds its way to Mantell. Mantell back for Smith. Mantell looking for it again. Now, here's Rose again. Beats 1, beats 2. Oh, the ball goes over the foot of Franco Farinella. And he's given away another free kick here, Farinella. He must be treading a fine line here for a persistent fouling yellow card. None of them have been too severe, but that's certainly at least 3 fouls by my count, possibly 4. But as I said earlier, that is his absolute stock in trade. He is a tough, battling midfielder. But, no lack of skill as well, but the battling and the tackling is probably the bigger part of his game. Now, Schumacher is lining up for this. Doesn't appear to be eyeing up his shot, but we'll see now in a moment. He's going to float it to the back post. He's got Smith, and he's got Paragali, and he's got LT, and he's got Thapa just on the edge of the box. Schumacher now floats it towards the penalty spot. Headed up, contested possession. Simmons wins it. Cleared away well, and Jordan has got it now with a bit of time. Jordan steps inside. Well, he loses possession almost immediately, does Rory Jordan. And Thapa turns with the ball, finds Mantell. Farinella again. Mantell does really well, holds up the possession really well. And Farinella thinks better of the challenge. Pecora, lovely touch. Pecora still floats it in. Blocked away again by Achino. A little bit of sustained possession here for Central Coast. Out for Mantell, who drops it back for Smith. And Smith has got Pecora again. Pecora steps outside, one tackle. Chance for a shot here from the edge of the box. Pecora, he's pushed off the ball by Rory Jordan, but fairly, says Rebecca Mackey. And APIA Leichhardt can break now. Kambayashi plays it for Sparacino. And Sparacino does have some space in front of him, but only Ortiz to aim at. And so he finds him with a beautiful pass. Well, he only had one option there. It was a pass over the top. The Prezi Ortiz looked to have controlled beautifully initially, but terrific defending at the back there. And that little passage of possession for Central Coast comes to an end. And APIA in possession again. Patiently building. Jordan back for Simmons. And Simmons out for Farinella. He drops it in for Denmid. Looking to get it back. Chooses to play it back towards the halfway line for Kelly. Little miscontrol there for a moment from Kelly, but turns quickly and regains possession. Again, Rose pressing here on Simmons. And finds Sparacino. Short for Jordan. And Jordan back for Simmons. Lots of talk, lots and lots of talk from APIA. Everybody supporting each other, encouraging each other to play the ball short. A little bit quieter from Central Coast when they're in possession. Now Kelly, Denmead driving forward. Good tackle there. But, well, initially a good tackle there, but on a second viewing, free kick has been awarded. That's half an hour gone now in this first half. And over on that far side, it's taken short for Seiya Kambayashi. And again, they're going to build patiently again, as they've done throughout this first half. Sparacino plays it inside for Jordan. Intercepted really well by LT, but Jordan's got it again. Right on the edge of the box, looking to evade a tackle. Looking to evade a second tackle. Checks back, does Jordan. No real support outside him, so looking to go around the outside. Paragali is there, does really well. Little tug of the jersey there from Rory Jordan. And again, as you'd expect from an experienced referee, refereeing at the A-League W level. She's right there on the spot is Rebecca Mackey. Sees the little tug of the jersey. Decisive blast with the whistle. And only really Rory Jordan complaining. Everybody else saw yes. Definitely foul. Now Joe Wade plays the ball forward. Kelly is there. Wins a comfortable header. Finds Farinella for Jordan. For Ortiz. Like he might have been coming back for an offside position there, but Kambayashi now pressuring Wade. And he finds Smith. Smith out for Mewett. Short, Mewett gets the 1-2. Mewett, just the ball gets stuck under his legs just a little bit. And Chino has picked his pocket. Chino from distance. It's a little bit too ambitious there from Adrian Chino. We did say we thought he'd probably try for some long-range shots after last week's, well, heroics is understating how good of a goal it was. It was surely a contender for goal of the season. From Adrian Chino, I certainly haven't seen a better goal so far this year. But, it even clipped off the post as well, so there was that terrific noise as it hits the post as well, just to add to what a good goal it was. Now, battling for possession. Mewett again. Drops it back for Mantell. Mantell, lovely feet there for Mantell. He's got a Chino in front of him. Mantell plays it outside. Ball drop back in for Mantell there, but blocked away well. Kuda fighting for the ball. But, they've got it back now. Rose has got it just on the edge of the box with a Chino for company, looking to find Pecora. It's a right idea. Just didn't quite have the execution there. But, a little bit of interplay from the Central Coast Mariners. It's still only 1-0. They are still in this game. They have had quite a few games of this nature. so far this year where they're in games, but they just can't quite get that goal, can't quite get that chance to drop. They had a glorious chance to score when it was 0-0 with Jai Rose, and they couldn't convert after Pecora's shot was saved by Kalac. And that's probably the best chance they've had. One other great chance for the Mariners, but what looked like a certain goal cleared on the line by Simmons. But down below us here, Matthew Harris had his flag up, and so we stay at 1-0 to the home side. Certainly deserved lead. 1-0, probably a fair reflection of the game so far. Now Taylor drops it back for Wade. They're going to build again, and it's Thapa with the Chino there breathing down his neck. And high press now, very high press here. Farinella pressing, Ortiz pressing, and forcing the Mariners to play it long. And Simmons wins well in the air. Rose drops it down for Thapa. Mantell now with Rose running around the outside. Couldn't quite pull the trigger there, Mantell. Looks to get it away in the second attempt. But Michael Kuda could tell that there was two Mariners players overlapping on the left-hand side there. And had to intervene, and he did. Now Smith coming again. Plays it short, but doesn't find a yellow jersey. And he's a little bit lucky there. He's trying to find Shoemaker. Only found an APIA Leichhardt jersey. But the ball turned over almost immediately. And out they'll come for the back again. Paragali finds Smith in short for Schumacher. And now looking to open it up now on this near side from our commentary position. Paragali again spreads it out to that left-hand side for Smith. Kambayashi pressing. Short again, but it's resolute sort of medium press, and then midfield sitting from APIA Leichhardt is stopping their progress. They need to play it over the top, and they do play it over the top really well. Riles holds it up, finds Taylor again. Taylor driving towards the edge of the box. Taylor, another turn of the jersey there from Rory Jordan. No, not given this time. And Kambayashi looks to break away, steps into space beautifully, Kambayashi. And Jordan, I beg your pardon, it's Taylor there with the what looks like the tugging the jersey back. But, that wasn't given either, and so we'll play on. Letting the game flow really well. Here's Rebecca Mackey. And we return to our pattern that we've had for the majority of this game. Apia holding the ball, looking to maintain possession, looking to draw Central Coast Mariners forward, and then looking to break from there. Spadaccino. Short for Jordan again. Jordan holds it up, turns inside, beats Taylor. No real options over the top. Kambayashi's run came too late there. And so Simmons beautifully spreads the ball across to the far side for Kuda. And Mantell there looking to get up on top. He's not the tallest player on the field. It's Jesse Mantell, and he had to do almost an AFL style attempt at a mark there to get over the top of Michael Kuta. And whilst that is allowed at the Sydney Swans, who are playing in City tonight, that is very definitely not allowed here at Lambert Park. Simmons back for Kalac, on for Kelly. Kelly's pressed there from Riles, back to Kalac. Kalac surveys the options, drops it in for Simmons, and Simmons again for Kambayashi, dropping very deep to get the ball here. Spadaccino, space in front of him, finds Jordan. Jordan's got a little bit of space, and he's got 2-3 on the other side. Spreads it across really nicely for Denmead. Just Ortiz in the box. Denmead driving in towards the edge of the box. Denmead still plays it short for Ortiz. Just a fraction too much on the pass. So it sails through for Joel Wade, who bowls it out now for Thapa. Takes a touch, looks up, sees Kambayashi there, and so drops it off for Rocco Smith. Now Mewett again, coming inside for Mantell. Little touch from Mantell for Mewett. But, tracking back there really well. Farinella again, just breaking the play up really well. Now they're forced back, Central Coast, forced all the way back now. Back for Joel Wade. And again for Paragali. Ortiz pressing just for a moment and then sitting back. And, a little lull in play here as Joel Wade surveys his options and chooses to play it long for Mewett. Mewett, but Kelly across really well. But no, flag comes up. Shots driven in. Away and wide, but flag was already up. Down below us here, Matthew Harris, our assistant referee on this near side. Saw that Mewett, Ben Mewett that is, drifted into an offside position. But it was good defending nonetheless from Dredden Kelly. Saw the danger, got across there really well. got his head on the ball, but it matters not, because we have a free kick now. Kelly again drives it forward, really just into space, but not to APIA Leichhardt player. And now Taylor coming down with Jordan, pacey player Jordan. Oh, that is a heavy challenge again from Farinella, but got the ball and played the ball first at Farinella. So again, a throw in. It's a meaty challenge just down directly below us. A little bit of to and fro there between Farinella and Schumacher. And now Mantell driving towards the edge of the box. Schumacher, can he get a touch on it? He can't quite get a touch on it. Looked like he'd been distracted by that little disagreement he was having with Franco Farinella. And now APIA with a chance to break. Jordan checks inside. He's only got Presley Ortiz Reed-Twaymat again, and flooding back really well from a defensive point of view are the Central Coast Mariners. Kambayashi, still just Ortiz in the box, and two APIA Leichhardt players on the edge of the box. And that's back for Chino. They flooded back really well there, did Central Coast Mariners. All four back, and then the defensive midfielders, I should say, dropping back. Two lines of four, very close to each other. And now two up and pressing it again. 11 players behind the ball. And so Chino has to play it for Kambayashi. He checks inside. Kambayashi on his favourite right foot. Sparacino finds Jordan. Jordan driving in towards the box. Jordan with the shot. Blocked away, and then the clearance away. And then headed away by Rose. But Sparacino is there quickly. He gets possession back. But he's played it for Simmons. Not quite directly to Simmons, and Rose putting on the pressure there. Drops it back for Kalach. Takes a touch. And Chino dropping all the way back there, showing all of his experience. And then a beautiful raking pass over the top for Kambayashi. No flag. He's onside, Kambayashi. Driving towards the edge of the box. He's got Taylor to beat. He goes past him. Shot comes in. Just away and wide. Well, a great chance there for APIA Leichhardt to double their lead. A raking ball over the top for Seiya Kambayashi. Beat him was the call from one of his teammates. And he did just that. He dropped the right shoulder, went around LT, Lawrence Taylor, and made room for the shot, but not close enough to the target to trouble Joel Wade. And away and wide, and we stay at APIA Leichhardt 1, Central Coast Mariners 0. As we approach half-time, just a couple of minutes to half-time. I think Central Coast Mariners would probably take 1-0 at this point. They've had their chances, but they definitely have not had the balance of possession. Now Rose, Simmons does really well there, and Jordan just crowds him out. But, he's looked very dangerous tonight, has Rose. Lively on the ball. And our goal scorer, Kuta, plays it short for Chino. They would love a second just before half-time, of course, with APIA Leichhardt. Now, Presley Ortiz round the back. Ortiz driving towards the edge of the box. Decision here for our referee to make, and she says that is going to be a goal kick. He did well to get around the first defender, Ortiz, but couldn't quite do enough to get around the second. And so Michael Paragali, the captain, takes it short for Wade. Wade plays it directly to an APIA Leichhardt player who's Ben Demid. Kambayashi, back for Farinella. Well, Farinella with an exchange of passes there. Ben Demid, an unusual little passage of play there. Joel Wade had the ball, had a ton of time, played it directly to Alex Denmead. And, it didn't come back with interest. An exchange of passes on the edge of the box. Now Mantell, Sparacino plays it into space. Kambayashi gets it. Kambayashi, he's got Presley Ortiz. Can he get a touch? Ortiz sliding across on this slippery surface is Joel Wade, which is really well. And he bowls it out and finds Pecora. It's a little bit more of a comfortable pass for Pecora to pick up. Wade, now as we approach half-time, decides to play it forward, but directly to Simmons. Beautifully controlled on his chest there. Fantastic control from Josh Simmons. Distributes it wide for Kuda. Now Chino dropping into that quarterback position. Picks it up and finds Sparacino for Kambayashi. Kambayashi versus Taylor again. Kambayashi looking to go outside this time. Is he looking to go inside? Goes around the outside as Kambayashi. Can he get a touch? He can. Digs it across. It's cleared away well. Mantell lets the ball run. Sparacino nearly there. Now here's Rose. Gets a touch. Rose. He's got pace. He's got a Chino bearing down on him. Rose versus a Chino. Sparacino coming back. Ball played across. Kelly is there really well. And the ball is flicked away, but a great little break there. Lovely touch from Rose into space, using his pace. And again, directly below our commentary position, Adrian Achino working really hard to get back. Now Cross comes in, and the ball goes out. Just approaching half-time now, the dying embers of this first half, and that's really been the game encapsulated in 2 or 3 minutes. APIA Leichhardt holding the ball, holding possession, looking to create chances, building from the back, and then Central Coast, when they get the ball, looking to break in transition, using their pace, using those fast legs that they've got. But the experience of APIA Leichhardt at the back, Kelly, Simmons, Sparacino. Not faster than those couple of players, but reading the game really well and clearing the danger. So the game in microcosm there in the last 3 minutes. And again, not for the first time tonight. Rebecca Mackey has to instruct Central Coast Mariners to drop back. They're trying to steal those extra few meters on the throws. Now Mantell get a chance to come inside. Well, he's been caught there by Achino. And is she reaching for her pocket? She's no, just reaching for the spray there. Is our referee just for a moment to look as though she was reaching for a pocket. A challenge there, just a mistimed challenge. No malice really there from Adrian Achino. And this is a dangerous position. He's back up on his feet. There's Jesse Mantell shaking it off. And this is a better position. There's a free kick a little bit earlier. That was probably too close to the edge of the box. Difficult to get the ball up and down. And standing over the ball again, it's Luca Pecora. And that wall looks extremely close, but no commentary from Luca Pecora. And looks like he is shaping for a shot here. Pecora shaping for a shot. Comfortably saved by Oliver Kalach. Just shuffled across his goal line there. And comfortably saved it, but hit the target really well there to Pecora. Shot on target for the Mariners. And now Kambayashi breaking. He's got Schumacher in front of him. Drops it inside for Farinella. It's intercepted really well. Rocco Smith, he's been terrific at the back there, has Smith. And he finds Rose. Late challenge there, Farinella. Catching him again. And now ball's played on the outside. Kelly, can he get there first? Pecora is there. Kelly does really well. And he looks to send the ball into the next suburb, but comes back off the wall there on the far side. There was another challenge, another heavy challenge there from Franco Farinella. And referee chose to play advantage. There was a lively break on for the Mariners. Ball is played out now. And another glance at the watch there from Rebecca Mackey. But we play on. Kalach places the ball down. Simmons came short. He's instructing Sparacino to drop back in short. And he does exactly that to Sparacino. And Kalach finds him. Space in front, and Jordan in front as well. Plays it now for Jordan. Jordan with Taylor. Jordan. Presley Ortiz gets the ball. And both sides appealing for the throw in there, but it's been awarded to the Central Coast Mariners, which LT takes. And he plays it across for Smith. Finds Mewett. Short. Ball's played to space there. And Thapa, can he get on the end of it? He can indeed. He's got a Chino there, but can he keep the ball in play? He cannot. And well, a shrill blast of the whistle that I thought was going to indicate half-time. And a little question there, in fact, from Kai Schumacher as to how much more time we have left. Nearly there appeared to be the guidance from Rebecca Mackey. And Kuta will throw the ball into Kelly, who finds Kalach. Again, this pattern repeating. He finds Sparacino. And then Jordan coming short. And in for Simmons. And he plays it nicely in for Farinella, who's got a little bit of space. Just avoids a little collision there. Jordan driving forward. Playing it in to the edge of the box. Presley Ortiz looking to get on the end of it. Let it run there through. Couldn't quite get the touch, and it goes through for Joel Wade. And that brings us to the half-time whistle. And at half-time here, it is APIA Leichhardt who are leading by 1-0. A glorious chance in the first half for Jai Rose. Shot driven in low from Luca Pecora, saved by Oliver Kalach. Rose on the follow-up, and with the goal at his mercy, drove it over the bar. Within a couple of minutes, APIA Leichhardt responded, and Michael Kuda driving in the shot with his left foot through a sea of legs, just evading Joel Wade, and that has been the decisive moment of the match so far. And as we pause for half-time, it is the home side APIA Leichhardt 1, the away side Central Coast Mariners 0. And we are just about ready for the off in the second half here. Just waiting for the ball boys and is it ball boys and ball girls? Just ball boys, I think, to make their way off the field. They're just down in Joel Wade's goal. And, 3 young lads that were up here earlier just having a little look at the commentary box of our ball boys tonight. And Matthew Harris had the unusual task of ushering them off the field. And looking around, did not see our 4th official indicating that there had been any substitutions. Charlotte Flynn is our 4th official tonight. And just about ready for the second half. David Feely here alongside Nick Bottaro. And it is APIA Leichhardt 1, Central Coast Mariners 0 as we start the second half. Now ball played forward. Just sails harmlessly out of play there. We'll have a throw in to get us going on that far right hand side. And as I mentioned, didn't see anything from our 4th official, Charlotte Flynn. It's Rebecca Mackey, who's our referee tonight, Anastasia Philakarides out on that far side. And Matthew Harris on this near side. Central Coast Mariners playing right to left now in the second half in their traditional yellow jerseys. And APIA Leichhardt playing from left to right on your screens, also in their traditional maroon and blue kit. Now Taylor wins it well, but Chino is there. Dropping in now for Denmead. Denmead, lovely little touch there from Denmead. Evades Papa. Denmead takes a touch, takes a second touch. 2 Mariners players collide there. There's space now. Out on that far side, and it's Denmead coming again, just the edge of the box. Denmead, change of feet. Denmead with the shot. Just away and wide. Just away and wide. Not even a minute on the clock in this second half. And Alex Denmead with a lovely little piece of play. It was his skill that set up the chance in the first place. Built the attack. Played the ball out wide, got it back. Lovely little exchange of feet, and now ball played low. And Denmead's picked it up again. Can Prezi Ortiz get there? He can indeed. Rocco Smith bearing down on Farinella. And now Michael Kuda, our goal scorer. It was Kuda that scored in the 13th minute of the first half, and that is the difference at the moment. Kambayashi finds Jordan. Jordan looking to go inside the box. Jordan, but tackle comes in there from Jesse Mantell. And this is a very promising start to the second half from APIA Leichhardt. Within the first minute, 58 seconds on my watch as I looked at it, as that shot was driven in low by Alex Denmead. The danger was not cleared away. The goal kick was turned over, and APIA Leichhardt are still on the attack. And it's Kambayashi, it's Simmons, Kuta, Sparacino, all driving towards the ball. Ball's floated into near post, headed up and away. Simmons looking to get a touch, does get a touch. Can he turn with the ball? Can Denmead get a shot away? Denmead, is there a foul there? Well, again, using the ice hockey reference again, like another face-off in there in the middle of the Central Coast Mariners box. Very crowded box. But, the danger has passed. And now Kuda finds Kelly. Kelly chooses to go all the way back to Oliver Kalach. Didn't really have any particularly difficult saves to make. Kalach, routine save from a free kick. And did enough probably just to put gyros off for that terrific chance he had inside the first 10 minutes. Not particularly called into action apart from that. That is a beautiful ball forward. And now driving on. Just on the edge of the box, it's Sparacino. Sparacino, he's got Kambayashi outside. Holds the ball up. Sparacino drives it in low. And it comes off. I think it might have even come off the back of his own player there, but certainly didn't take a touch off a yellow jersey. And it was Anthony Sparacino, the number 6 jersey, driving down that left-hand side. He had Seiya Kambayashi driving into the box. Chose to shoot. And now Wade again, chooses to go long this time, and that has gone down. Kelly wins the ball well in the air. It's a little bit of a push in the back there, he is suggesting. And, he's also holding his calf there a little bit. Stayed down has Kelly. Central Coast Mariners not waiting around to see if he can recover. They're playing it out now to that far right-hand side, where Taylor picks it up and drives forward. He's got Farinella there for company. He's got Schumacher in support. Drops it down for Mantell. Mantell has got Jordan there. Mantell holds the ball up really well. Just enough pressure from Rory Jordan to force a little miscontrol at the second attempt. And Anastasia Philakarides indicates that it is going to be a throw-in, which is turned over almost immediately. Beautiful bit of skill. Around 2 players there. Rose again. Flicked out. Pecora shaping for a shot. Shot comes in the end, but the ball just got tangled up in the legs of Luca Pecora there. It's a beautiful bit of skill out in that far right-hand side. Gyros there again, receiving the ball. Finds Bakura on the edge of the box. Couldn't quite get the ball away from his feet. Ball looked like it was out there, and indeed it was. Kai Schumacher unable to keep the ball in play. And, lively start to the second half. There was some action in the first half, but not an absolute ton of action. But already in the second half, not even 5 minutes gone. And we've had action and incident at both ends. Now, Rocco Smith wins it well, looking to find Schumacher. Rose picks it up. Looking to get around Chino. Beautiful control. Off the shoulder. Chino was there again. Just trying to put him off. Farinella comes in. Fair tackle there from Farinella. Rose is not best pleased, but nothing wrong with that tackle. Certainly from our vantage point. And again, Rebecca Mackey, terrifically positioned, right on top of the action there to adjudicate a fair shoulder. And Kelly now finds Simmons. Simmons looking to play it long over the top for Jordan. Jordan can't quite control it. Jordan Mantell. Jordan Mantell, a little bit of a tussle. Nick Pitaro, our cameraman, and I were having a chat at half-time. It's Jordan versus Taylor right on that far side. Michael Jordan, the greatest basketball player of all time, and Lawrence Taylor, the greatest NFL player of all time. It's a big billing. Jordan versus Taylor. Hasn't quite lived up to that billing just yet, but it's been a good battle over that. It'll be on that far side now in the second half. Now Rose looking to get away from it. Chino can't quite do it. Chino just is enough. And there is Jordan finding Farinella. Very compact over there on that far side. A little bit of a tug at the jersey there, is it? There is indeed. And it's Taylor with the tug at the jersey there. Just holding up that APIA Leichhardt attack. And they're going to play it now out for the back. Simmons finds Kelly. Kuta down below us here is in an absolute ton of space if Kelly can find him. And he does find him. Bakura chasing back. Kuta gets a touch. Very much favours his left foot is Michael Kuta. So he steps back inside onto his left foot and drops it back for Kelly, who finds Simmons. And Simmons pings it in for Jordan. Jordan into space for Kambayashi. He's got Paragali there. And Paragali does really well. Just ushers the ball out of play without taking a touch. And back with Joe Wade again. Now interesting to see what APIA will do here. They're pressing two up. They've got Ortiz. They've got Kambayashi pressing Wade, and so Wade plays it over the top. Looking to find Mewett. He gets a little head on the ball, only as far as Kuta. Mewett battling again for the ball with Farinella. Farinella again on Mewett. Smith gets there. Now ball played down. Does it go out of play? Looks like it may have gone out of play in the air, but Kelly is working back. Kelly and Riles. And Kelly does just enough, and he finds Chino. Chino has got two people pressing on him hard. Turns really well. Finds Simmons, and Simmons, beautiful ball sprayed out to that far side. And we've got the matchup again. Jordan and Taylor. Jordan driving towards the edge of the box. Jordan looking to go inside, looking to go outside. Taylor just does enough. Jordan picks it up again. And he's got Kambayashi there. And he drops it back for Kambayashi, looking to go around the outside. But he's had his pocket picked. And it's Mantell who comes away. Looking to get into space here, Mantell. Evades Spadacino. Evades Farinella. Well, doesn't evade Farinella because uses strength again. Farinella. Now, options left and right. He finds Ortiz. Ortiz. Pressure. Goal! Presley Ortiz bearing down on goal. The pressure told in the end. It was Presley Ortiz. He's been making things difficult all evening. And, Jesse Mantell there just appealing to the referee for a foul. It was a fair challenge again from Farinella. Dropped the shoulder, and they're coming across now to this near side to have a little bit of a chat to Matthew Harris, but the ball was turned over. Farinella did well, won the ball, and then dropped it outside into space for Presley Ortiz, who was bearing down on goal. Joel Wade stayed on his line, did not come out to put pressure on, and Presley Ortiz drops it in. And we've got just 8 minutes gone in the second half. And it is 2-0 to the home side. APIA Leichhardt, Presley Ortiz with the goal. Now, getting forward again. Bakura looking to turn inside Kuta. Kuta does really well. He's worked back really well there, Michael Kuta. Now, shout for a penalty there. There's a shout for a penalty there, but again, she's positioned really, really well. Is Rebecca Mackey. She says no penalty, but it will be a corner. They don't really feel like they're getting the rub of the green here in the last few minutes through Central Coast Mariners. They felt there was a foul in the lead up to the goal. They felt that there was a penalty there. But Rebecca Mackey unmoved. She has given a corner, which Jai Rose will take. Rose floats it in. Headed away really well. Farinella there again. He's been doing a lot of the hard work both on and off the ball, Farinella. And there he is again, Farinella getting another touch. And they can break. Jordan, if he can hold, he'll stay on side here. It's Ortiz. And he's got support outside him in Denmead. Jordan is in the box. Ball comes all the way across Rory Jordan. And Jordan has made it 3. Rory Jordan with a terrific run right down the middle of the field, using his pace. It was Farinella that won the ball on the edge of the box, and Farinella that broke again. Played the ball down the left-hand side for Ben Denmead, an overlapping run. Plays the ball into the middle. And just 2 minutes after making it 2-0, APIA Leichhardt have made it 3-0, and it is Rory Jordan with the goal. 55 minutes gone now. And they've turned that pressure. They've turned that pressure now into goals. Rory Jordan with a driving run down the middle of the field. The cross came in from that left-hand side. 2 defenders getting there. It's one of those really awkward balls in that, as a defender, if you get a touch on it, you're liable to put it into your own goal. And Rory Jordan there driving in. And substitution time. Looks like changes are going to be rung. It's Lucas Villela who's going to ring the changes now. And I can see Ayuk Mo, who is going to be coming on for sure. 3 changes, in fact. And he's going to do them right now before we get going again. And so it is Jesse Mantell who is making way. And it is Luca Pecora who is making way. And just down below us here it is Ben Mewett who is also making way. Not looking best pleased with that decision. And coming on it is Ayuk Mo. And also in the 13 jersey it is Logan Sambrook who is also coming on. And we will bring you that 3rd change in just a moment. Rocco Smith looking to play the ball out from the back. And it's Sambrook, one of our substitutes, who can't quite get possession of the ball. Kambayashi, can he get there and win himself a corner? Well, he's done really well, has Kambayashi. And I beg your pardon, Michael Paragali is forced to concede a corner. Michael Kuta over on that far side. He's going to take this corner. Kuta with his left foot. Kambayashi coming short. Yeah, chooses not to use him. Now Kuta floats it into the back post. Simmons gets up really well in the air. Floats across the back post. Denmead gets it up in the air. Ball is not quite out. Well, it is out now. And, dangerous way now, reflecting on those last couple of minutes. 2 minutes that have really turned this game. Presley Ortiz making it 2-0. And then Rory Jordan with a terrific finish after a 50-metre run down the middle of the field. And it is gone from the game really being still in a contested phase. And just 1-0 to APIA Leichhardt. But now, Sambrook. Can Sambrook get at the end of this? Sambrook, let the cross in. But, Kelly does really well there. Appealing, it looked like for a penalty and appealing for a corner, but they've got neither. At the Central Coast Mariners, terrific defending there from Dredd and Kelly, driving back against one of our substitutes. It's Logan Sambrook, who's come on in the number 13 jersey. And just did enough. Just did enough, did Kelly. And now to bring in that other substitute, it's Jordan Small, who has come on in the number 6 jersey. Very helpfully, from a commentator's point of view, he has come on for the number 5, Ben Mewett. And as Pete Pryor mentioned in commentary last week, they are very, very similar looking players. They've got very similar haircuts, and they're both wearing very similar numbers, 5 and 6. But no such problems, thankfully, from a commentator's point of view. It's Mewett who was made way, and it's Jordan Small who has come on in the number 6 jersey. Now Smith looking to drive forward. Holding the ball up well, finds Rose. Rose out. Taylor leaves it for Mo. Mo, lovely feet. Inside, outside the first two players, but can't quite be past that third player. And now APIA can break again with Jordan. Being driven back all the way, Jordan drives it back, finds Simmons, and Simmons spreads it out beautifully. A classic Simmons pass there. Finds Kuda onto his left foot. Kuda looks to play it into space. But a touch, stitch of a handball there. Denmead appealing for a handball, but waved away. Now forward, Simmons over the top there of Mo. Huge height disparity there. Ayuk Mo up against Josh Simmons. And we've got some APIA Leichhardt supporters up the back giving them some encouragement up behind the goal. And just a substitution there for APIA Leichhardt. It is Max Court who has come on in the 14 jersey. We'll give you a little bit of information about Max Court just in a moment at the next break in play. Now, as Rebecca Mackey brings the play to a temporary halt, had a chat to Franco Paresi earlier. And he spoke to me about Max Court, who has come on in the 14 jersey. He is 16 years of age. 16 years of age. He is a very, very bright prospect, according to Franco Paresi. And this is his first game, Franco Paresi tells me, his first game at this level. Just 16 years of age. Max Court in the 14 jersey. Let's see what he can do. And good management, as you'd expect from Franco Paresi. 3-0 up on a Saturday night, cruising, and now Court with a chance. First chance. Oh, he's hit the bar. He's hit the bar with virtually his first touch in an APIA jersey. A beautiful control on the chest from the number 14, Max Court. He's driven in the shot. Jill Wade is beaten all ends up, and Max Court, what an introduction that would have been. It's perhaps a bit more dramatic that it hit the bar and came away, but I'm sure he would have rather that go into the goal than hit the bar. But what a start for 16-year-old Max Court. The experienced APIA Leichhardt players, Chino and Simmons over there, giving him a side five, and then immediately Oliver Kallich reminds him that his job on corners is to drop back. So straight into the play in the 14 jersey is Max Court. What a start! It's a terrific start as it is, but to have scored a goal, that would have been an amazing start. Now, Chino takes a touch, looks to shoot, saved, comes back. Kelly with the rebound. Came back just too quickly for Kelly. He had himself a little bit of space, but the ball just ricocheted back quickly. And came back off his left foot and out and away. And they are looking rampant now, APIA Leichhardt. Now play forward. Sambrook and Kuta. Denmead wins it well. Denmead into space. Evades Small. Plays it out to Jordan, and Jordan's got Court calling for the ball into space. Court, here he is. But Paragali is there, and he does really well. And Central Coast Mariners players demonstrating with each other there just a little bit, allowing Max Court just too much space. Now we have a corner out on that far side. Corner swung in beautifully. Kelly looking to get the end of it, can't quite get there. Simmons heads it towards the back post, but it's away well by Jordan Small. But, Rory Jordan has got the ball back almost immediately, and now Simmons switches it for Court. Court brings it back onto his right foot, drops it short for Simmons. Back for Jordan. Back down for Chino. And now Kelly is there. And looks like it's Kambayashi, who is the player to make way for Max Court, who is looking for the ball every single time. And they come again. Farinella with time and space. He looks up, finds Denmead. Denmead looking to go around the outside. Sambrook holding him up well. Back for Farinella. Farinella back for Chino. Chino for Kelly, for Simmons. They're playing the ball around with the confidence you'd expect of a team that's winning 3-0. Now Kuda brings Bring the ball onto his left foot, looking to shape for a shot. Couldn't quite get the space there for a shot, so he finds Jordan. Jordan's got Spadacino outside him. Controls the ball well, beats Mo. Mo dips it again. Mo nips in a third time. Last touch there was off Ayuk Mo. And now Simmons, as we said, looking very confident now. APIA Leichhardt, confident possession. At 3-0 up, everybody wants to touch the ball. And now Spadacino. Spadacino's got Jordan outside him, plays it for Jordan. Jordan drives it in low. Prezi Ortiz is there. And it's anywhere will do at this point. Michael Paragali and Rocco Smith trying to marshal the defence back there with Joel Wade in support. It is a challenge back there. APIA Leichhardt playing with confidence. But they're giving the ball away now for Mo. Mo just stumbles as he tries to get past Spadacino. And the ball comes off an APIA Leichhardt leg. And we will have a Central Coast Mariners throw in. Mariners driven all the way back yet again. High press here. And it's Court pressing high. Looking to get possession there. A little tug of war there between Rocco Smith and Court. Court has stolen the ball just at the edge of the box. Great tackle back there though by Jordan Small. And it was Max Court and Jordan Small battling it out for the ball. He has looked incredibly lively, Max Court. And now here's Riles. The chance to strike back. But Michael Kuda is there sweeping across at the back and keeps the ball in play really well. And then with great composure plays it back for Kalash. Does it go out for a corner? It does indeed. Again, terrific positioning from Rebecca Mackey, our match referee. Every time there's been a contentious incident, the ball, a close ball, a line ball, a tug of the jersey. She's been right there on top of the action, and she was right there again to see that the ball had got out for a corner kick, which has been taken quickly. Now corner driven in low. It's flicked away. Central Coast looking to get on the ball again. Rose. He's been their most lively player, and again he is thumped by Farinella, but again it's a fair tackle. Riles looking to drive the shot in. Comes out again now, just on the edge of the box. Looking to go around the outside, driven in low, blocked away, and then hooked away again. It's Logan Sambrook down there looking to get on the end of things. One of our substitutes in the number 13 jersey. It's APIA Leichhardt. They've done enough to repel the attack. And they'll play it out again. Kuto finds a Chino, and a Chino plays it long. And it's picked up by Small. Small. Great tackle there by a Chino. Won the ball really well, and they're looking to break. Ortiz looking to be released. Court looking to get on the end of it. But, Rocco Smith gets a touch, then gets a second touch. And he's driving forward now. Farinella wins it yet again. Farinella again, the timing of his tackles and the shoulders, he's getting them exactly right. He was penalised quite a few times in the first half, quite rightly. But it's been hard with fair tackles in the second half, and temperature's just boiling over just a fraction. But again, our referee is there just to calm things down quickly. And now with Chino. Denmead. Can't quite maintain possession. Look how deep Riles is now to get the ball. Sambrook, Farinella wins it yet again. Denmead, Chino, Ortiz, Farinella. It's contentious stuff there. Ortiz drops it outside. Kuta's there really well, overlapping on the outside. Will he bring it across onto his favourite left foot? He drops it onto his right. Dinked across in, and can't quite keep it in play. And we're going to have another couple of substitutions. Looks like it might be Jordan Segredo from my vantage point, but can't quite see at the moment. And it is Michael Kuta who is making his way off out on that far side. And it is indeed Jordan Segredo in the number 17 jersey. Jordan Segredo on in the 17 jersey. And, referee calls a halt there. Not quite clear what the referee's indicated here. I think she's saying that goal kick needs to be retaken. So confirming Jordan Segredo, he is on in the 17 jersey for APIA Leichhardt. And, Central Coast Mariners did sneak in a substitution there as well. We'll bring you that in just a moment. Now Riles coming forward. A little bit of tug of tussle off the ball there with Farinella again, and things are getting tasty out there. 25 minutes gone in the second half. And, some of the frustration of the Central Coast Mariners starting to boil over. Now Smith and Farinella. Another great tackle from Franco Farinella. He's timing the tackles really well. Now Schumacher, we can throw in. Looks to find Riles. Riles, you can touch it inside. And again, Farinella is there, breaking up the play. Getting a tackle in, get a little nick in. Jordan nearly nicks in. Taylor does well though. Gets the touch away from Mo. Mo inside. Won well again by Court. And here he is again. Max Court driving towards the edge of the box. Court looking to play the ball in. Paragali does well to get there. He's very lively. He's very nippy on his feet. There's Max Court. And there's Mo. And it's Freddie Clunas. Freddie Clunas in the 15 jersey, who has made his way on for the Mariners. And ball looking to be played forward. Just came off the toe of Schumacher there. Not quite what he meant. And confirming in the 15 jersey, it is Freddie Clunas, who has made his way on for Central Coast. And Clunas has dropped into the middle of midfield. Now, let's see who will settle into the game better. All these substitutions that are happening will affect how the game is played. There's Jordan Segredo playing centre half, which probably was not what you would imagine happening at the start of this match. Now, over the top, Paragali. He's there well. He's got Court for company. Paragali just does well and then avoids the what I think are the APIA Leichhardt under 23s warming up for their match. And, ball played out of play out on that far side. Just 27 minutes gone now in the second half with a flurry of goals after 8 minutes and 10 minutes of the half. And, things have settled down just a little bit, but here's Jordan Segredo. He does not want things to settle down one bit. Driving around the outside. Segredo. He's got Schumacher there. Get the ball in is what he's being encouraged to do by the APIA Leichhardt supporters down below us. But Jordan drops it back for Chino. Chino for Kelly. Kelly looking to exchange passes there with their Court. Rose beats Court to the ball. Oh, he's gone past Simmons there. And Simmons has taken him down. And there is the first yellow card of the game. And it has been given to Josh Simmons. And, no surprise that it's Jai Rose is the player who draws that yellow card. And just reflecting back on our substitutions, it's Parag Thapa in the 19 jersey who has made his way off just a few moments ago. And Freddie, I beg your pardon, Clunas in the number 15 jersey who has made his way on. Now let's hold it up, says the referee. Don't start until my whistle, please. And now the whistle goes. Let's get things going again. Back for Wade. Wade for Rocco Smith. Rocco Smith. Ball nearly evades him there. And Court is alive to the danger. And now here's Clunas. And Clunas finds Small. He finds Smith. He finds Paragali. As he left the ball behind him, he has a Chino. Ball played forward, late tackle. But advantage is played. Jordan coming forward. Beautiful back heel. And it's Prezi Ortiz holding up the ball just on the edge of the box. Prezi Ortiz shaping for a shot. Blocked really well. Great advantage played there by Rebecca Mackey. Chino was definitely caught. But the attack was developing really well for APIA Leichhardt, and so our match referee let the play develop. Now Farinella driven forward, he's picked the ball up there and he's driving on. He's got Jordan, he's got Court, he's got Denmead. He's not going to need any of them as he drives in the shot, but just over the bar. That would have capped off a really terrific performance from the player in the 99 jersey, Franco Farinella. He's been terrific in that defensive midfield role, the N'Golo Kante role, if you will, snapping at the heels of the Mariners players, breaking up the play, giving away the odd foul where necessary, but not enough to get a yellow card. Beautiful touch there from Denmead, flicked it over Schumacher's head, and he's driving on. Schumacher chasing back well though. He's chased back well, but then has committed a foul. It's Kai Schumacher. And so there's going to be a free kick now, and Jordan Segredo is looking to get himself 2 or 3 extra meters with the free kick. And now Jordan Segredo. Jordan Segredo, lots of time and space to survey the options. He's got 6, 7 jerseys to aim at. Ball just around the penalty spot. Ball is flicked away. Now touch, taken, shot driven in and away. Flicked away. Now Rose, we get a touch on here. He's into space. Rose gets the first touch. Achino and Rose. Achino just cut off the space there. Just did it off. And drove Jai Rose just to the left-hand side. And feeling a little bit of an injury there was Rose, but great chase down just directly below us here. This the commentary position here at Lambert Park. You are directly above the action, and you can just see the whites of the eyes of the players as they're chasing back there with Cheeto. Incredibly determined look on his face as he chased back to cut off Jai Rose. Jai Rose could feel the breath on the back of his neck and rushed his pass somewhat. And, away the ball went. Now back to live action with Chino. Drops it off for Kelly. Kelly with Riles for company. Thinks better of the long ball forward and checks it back for Oliver Kalach, who is 15 minutes away from yet another clean sheet for APIA Leichhardt. 5 clean sheets in the last 7, as we mentioned at the start of the game. And 5 wins in 7. Not the same 5 games, but still, those clean sheets making a really big difference. And for Central Coast Mariners, unfortunately, just the 1 clean sheet so far this season. And that, from their point of view, that trend has unfortunately continued. Simmons finds Segredo. He's got Sambrook for company. Sambrook can't do enough because the ball has been switched across from Farinella. Now to Court, the 16-year-old. He's hit the bar already. What else can he do? A couple little step overs there. Flicks the ball into the middle of the box, but it's cleared away well. It's only as far as Achino. He touches it for Kelly. He's pressured by Riles. Segredo again. And Achino. No options behind him, Achino. So he has to track back for Kelly. And Kelly, lovely little bit of skill there from Kelly just to evade Riles. Kelly moving forward. Got options left and right. And, too many options really. And then he stops inside now. Denmead. Right footed shot. Just played the ball across himself there, Denmead. Alex Denmead, if you get those right, the ball can angle up into the top corner. And another substitution for Central Coast, and it is number 22, Shumba Mutakoi, who is making his way on, and it is the 24, Kai Schumacher, who is making his way off, and he's worked hard, Schumacher, but he has not been able to do enough to prevent a 3-0 lead for APIA Leichhardt. And now the ball is played forward. Mo challenging in the air against Spadacino. Now 2 substitutes combining. Sambrook and Small. Farinella, well, he's caught him that time. That's Farinella. And they've played on there, the Mariners. Dropped the ball back. It's high press from Max Court. Almost does enough to force the error, I should say. Now forward, Mo. Harper, the whistle goes because the flag is up. Straight into an offside position there. just can't quite get their attack moving. And more substitutions coming. It's a substitute festival at this point. And over on that far side, it looks like it's Jack Stewart, is it? Who's getting ready to come on. Farinella is making his way off. What a shift. What a shift from Franco Farinella. And what a substitute to have. Just shows the strength in depth that APIA Leichhardt have. Jack Stewart coming on. And Jordan Segredo suggesting that it might be his turn to move forward. But not the case. Back you go, says Jack Stewart. And he's on in the 7 jersey. With Franco Farinella in the 99 jersey making his way off. Now about 10 minutes to go. Can APIA Leichhardt add to that lead, the 3-0 lead that they currently have, or can the Central Coast Mariners get themselves back into this game? It would surely just be a consolation at this point. Now Stewart pointing the ball into the corner, saying, give me the ball. Stewart driving through. Stewart takes a touch. Stewart with the shot. Oh, Stewart with the goal. He's only been on the field about 30 seconds. The ball is played into space. Jack Stewart, well, he was quite right to tell Jordan Segredo that he needed to drop back as he was going to go forward. Jack Stewart takes the ball, takes a touch, drops his head, drives the ball across the face of Joel Wade. It ricochets off the post and in it goes. 4 goals to 0 for APIA Leichhardt. And Jack Stewart, in the 36th minute, I should say, 35 minutes on the clock. That is a terrific introduction. Applause from the far side from Rory Jordan. And you've got to say applause surely for Franco Perese. Sends on the substitute. Jack Stewart looks over to the sideline. He's got some support here on the right-hand side below us. Jack Stewart, give me the ball, put it into space, he said, and I will get you a goal. And he has done just that. A terrific 4th goal for Jack Stewart. Now the head's not dropping yet for Central Coast Mariners. They're still trying to play. And it's Taylor out on that far side, still trying to play. Taylor looking to drop inside for Mo. But, Mo can't quite get there. Riles now pressuring Kelly. And Kelly drops it back for Kalach. Kalach plays the ball forward into space. Jack Stewart. He's coming fast, Jack Stewart, but Rocco Smith is there and takes a lovely touch. Then down onto his knee. And another touch. Beautiful play. Composed play there from Rocco Smith. Drops back inside. Finds Small. And Small for Taylor. And Small gets it back again. Takes a touch forward, looking to find Mo. But can't quite find him, and so Simmons picks it up. Turns inside, outside. Beautiful play from Simmons. Avoids Rose and Mo there. Small putting the pressure on. Now, Denmead. He's got Court inside. There's been another substitution. Eddie Kaspers is on. Kaspers holding the ball up, back outside for Denmead. Ball flicks up, ricochets over. And amongst all the excitement of the goals, Eddie Kaspers has also made his way onto the field in the 22 jersey. Now, corner taken short. Stewart looking to find Segredo. Can't quite find him. And coming across there is Sparacino. But no foul. Like Sparacino had come across the line of the Central Coast Mariners player there, but no significant contact made, says Rebecca Mackey. And Logan Sambrook didn't particularly agree with that decision. But we play on now. Kaspers driving forward. He goes down. And, let's keep playing. She's really at the game flow, you have to say. It's been the same both ways. Shoulder charges, people contesting for the ball. It's been the same both ways. From Rebecca Mackey, she's really tried to let the game flow here. And now Kaspers coming around. Got Stewart calling for the ball on the far side. Kaspers drops the shoulder, looks to play it in the middle. And Joel Wade picks it up. But Jack Stewart giving a little glance over to the far side to Eddie Kaspers. Should have found me. I've only had 1 touch and I've scored a goal. Well, 2 touches perhaps, but 1 possession. And now Mo on the ball. Looking to evade Court and does so well. Finds Rocco Smith. And here's Kaspers driving in on Taylor. And Denmead and Taylor. Denby does well, maintains possession. Tackle flying in there from Taylor. They've got the ball, and Rory Jordan has got it. Now Segredo out on the outside. Segredo looks to take a touch. Takes a touch. Segredo holds the ball up. He's got Stewart there beside him. Finds Stewart really well. Now Stewart, will he drop the head? Will he drop the shoulder? Plays it into the middle of the box. And Rocker Smith is there, a little smile from Jack Stewart. And wins the tackle really well there, Jack Stewart. He's been in all the action. He's only been on the field a few minutes. Kaspers. Spadacino. 5 minutes or so to go in this match. And confidence oozing out of every pore for this APIA Leichhardt team. Stewart. The flick for Kaspers. Out to the far side for Simmons. Simmons has got Jordan there. Simmons looking to get it back. And, well, at the second attempt, he does get it back, but Mo does really well. Rose still looking for the ball. They're still looking for the ball, Central Coast Mariners. No one dropping their head. Now played over the top. Rose has got a Chino there. Rose has got Riles in the middle. He's got Sambrook there in support. Rose drives it in. Across the face of goal. And away and wide. He has been the most lively player for the Central Coast Mariners team. Jai Rose by some distance. Couldn't do enough there to get the ball on target, just across the face of goal. And away it went. Now, as we said, about 5 minutes or so to go. 4-0 to APIA Leichhardt. On balance, they've probably been worth that lead. They've been the better team by some distance. They've played with confidence. They've taken their chances. They've even blooded some new players in young Max Court, the 16-year-old, who came on and sensationally hit the crossbar with his first possession. And also with his first possession, Jack Stewart went one better and drove the ball in for that fourth goal. But it's been a comprehensive victory here for APIA Leichhardt. A fifth goal would put the icing on the cake. And, I think that's what they'll be playing for now in these last couple of minutes. Their opponent, Central Coast Mariners, the academy side, still working hard. Still trying to get there. Oh, Riles, he's caught a boot there from Kelly, but he's back up. Now Stewart's beautiful flick over the top. Paragali is there. Paragali just does enough, and in fact, a little foul there from Jack Stewart. Lovely little flick from Jack Stewart. As we said, just speaks to the strength and depth of the APIA Leichhardt team. They're winning 3-0. They're cruising. They've sent on a 16-year-old debutant, and then they send on Jack Stewart. Your heart would have to drop a little bit if you're a Central Coast Mariners defender to see Jack Stewart coming on. And now ball over the top. Riles, no flag. Riles, can he get there? Kalach sweeping over to the edge of the box, does really well. And he finds Spadacino with the pass for good measure. The ball comes back off Rose and out for a throw. But still trying to get that goal. Still playing well, Central Coast. Can't quite get that goal. And Kalach still protects the clean sheet. But they've turned it over there, and it's Mo with the ball. Still Mo now, he's dropped off, looking to get the throw. And Riles just evades Simmons. Riles. Tackle comes across from Kelly. And we'll have a corner over on that far side. Look to take it short, Central Coast, but no, they think better of that. As we mentioned before, they've conceded actually no goals. They have not conceded a goal in the month of May. Just checking my little stat sheet here beside me. And with 2 minutes to go in this game, plus whatever time Rebecca Mackey adds on for injuries, it would be an entire month, 5 NPL games without conceding a goal for APIA Leichhardt. What a terrific defensive showing that would be. Clean sheet after clean sheet, and even with different goalkeepers. So Kalach has been the goalkeeper for most of those games, but Buzanis has also been in goal. So it's been a team effort in terms of the defence and also the goalkeeper. Now Stewart driving forward again. He's got 3-4 yellow jerseys for company, and he goes again. Segredo outside him. Segredo picks up the ball. Stewart drops back. Segredo inside beautifully. Segredo takes a second touch. Left footed shot, takes a deflection. Away and wide. But Stewart and Segredo causing havoc down this right-hand side. He had 4 yellow jerseys there, trying to get the ball away from Jack Stewart, but he managed to retain possession. Jordan Segredo coming from that somewhat right back position in support. And they've won this corner, which Jack Stewart himself will take. Simmons is there. Spadacino is there. Kaspers is there. But Segredo looking to get a touch on the ball. Can't quite get it. Now Mo looking to break. But Chino is there. Makes a terrific challenge. And the referee has collided with two players. It was Chino with the tackle. And it was Mo there. And the referee also got caught up in the middle of the tackle. And she's somewhat apologetically saying that it's got to be a drop ball there, because she herself was directly involved. But, looks like she's going to drop the ball, and just evades her there briefly, and a smile on her face. She's had an excellent game. Rebecca Mackey had a brief chat to her beforehand. I was just asking her after W League, what's the next step up for you? Is there a chance of something like the Asia Cup? But she said the battle is for us to become a FIFA accredited referee. And she's got a decision to make here, because Riles and Kelly are in competition. Kelly doing well, Riles doing well. Now he's given the ball away though, and Sambrook has got it. Sambrook drops it for Rose. Rose drives the shot in, and a terrific save. A shot on target. As we enter the 90th minute, a great driven low shot there from Jai Rose. He really has deserved a goal. But Oliver Kalach is not prepared to give up that record of not having conceded a single goal in the calendar month of May. 5 games, 0 goals conceded. That is a terrific performance from APIA Leichhardt. And they've maintained that clean sheet. But just finishing off that Rebecca Mackey story, she said becoming a FIFA referee, that would be the next target on her list. And if she makes that accreditation, then she can progress from there. But she's just turned 25, she told me. That's the age that you start to try and get your FIFA accreditation. And so she's had a great game here tonight. Oh my goodness, it's given away. The ball has been given away very, very cheaply there by Joel Wade. And almost reluctantly, Rory Jordan rolls the ball into the empty net. And in the Jordan versus Taylor battle, it is Jordan who has come out on top yet again. The ball is rolled in there for a 5th goal on the night. 2nd goal for Rory Jordan, and a 5th goal on the night. Rory Jordan, by my watch, 90 plus 2. And that puts a little bit of a different view on the final result. 5-0. They've been well worth the victory, APIA Leichhardt, but 5-0 does flatter them just a fraction. They've battled manfully, have the Central Coast Mariners. But, APIA Leichhardt on a Saturday night at Lambert Park under lights. They've just been too good, too strong, too experienced. They've taken their chances. They've defended well. They've rode their luck just a fraction. Jai Rose had a terrific chance to score with not even 10 minutes on the clock. But APIA Leichhardt in the end. Well worth this lead. As I said, slightly flatters them, but not too much. Now, Rocco Smith still playing, still trying to get a chance. Sambrook look to flick it in for Rose. Kelly is there, still working hard. Kelly's there again, and yes, a foul there on Dredden Kelly. He's been excellent at the back. They've been very solid at the back, as you'd expect for a 5-0 victory. Solid at the back, strong in midfield, and they've been great up front too. Now, Stewart plays it forward for Court. Court dinks it inside for Stewart. Gets a little deflection off a yellow jersey. It's Muchakoy there, who was doing the defending. And now back. No mix-up this time. Joel Wade comes out. Plays it away high. Simmons and Mo contesting. And here's Rose. Simmons not going to give him an inch. Rose does well. Keeps the ball in play. Driving on. He's got Spadacino there. He's got Simmons there. He's got a Chino there. Holds it up. Tries to find Mo outside him. But Mo just slightly overruns the ball. And they've retained possession. They've won it back. Chino. He's been immense throughout. Dropping back. Chasing hard. Being that quarterback in possession. Segredo into space. No flag. No flag. Max Court, the teenage sensation. Driving through. Drops it to the edge of the box. Touch. Denmead. Going to get a shot away. Blocked well by Paragali. But Jordan Segredo is not giving up on this. Segredo driving around the outside. But Shuba Muchakoy does really well. Comes across, makes a strong challenge. Little glance at her watch. And, a second glance at her watch. And the final whistle is blown by Rebecca Mackey. A comprehensive victory here at Lambert Park on a Saturday night. Just 1-0 at half-time. Michael Kuda with the goal after 13 minutes. But then into the second half, it was utter dominance from this APIA Leichhardt side. Goals from Ortiz, Rory Jordan, a terrific goal from Jack Stewart when he'd only been on the field less than a minute. And then Rory Jordan again after the 90th minute had passed. A little mix up at the back, the ball given away. And so we will leave you here. It is David Feeney along with Nick Pataru, who have brought you all the action here tonight. And the home side, APIA Leichhardt, have run out very deserved 5-0 winners. And so it's good night from Lambert Park. Good night.